Well, hello, my beautiful Taurus. Welcome to my channel. This is Baba Jolie here with your reading for October 2020. I'm just cleansing your space here and I've meditated on your cards. For those of you who are returning, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for your wonderful likes, shares and subscribes. I'm truly grateful for all your beautiful energy. Just a little reminder that this is a general reading. It may not resonate for everybody, so please take what is for you and leave the rest behind. As you can see, I'm in different surroundings. I've just gone to visit my parents for the next couple of weeks. I will be here for at least 3, so please bear with my new surroundings. Everything will be back to normal in the next couple of weeks. So for those of you who are interested, I'm using the White Witch Tarot to gain the overall energy of what we're dealing with for October. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Taurus? What do they need to know regarding October? What are they meant to know for their highest good? We have the Sun card. Beautiful energy. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Taurus? What are they meant to see for their highest good? October 2020. Thank you so much. We have the Wheel of Fortune. Powerful energy. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Taurus? And we have the Strength card. Wow. A lot of Leo placements here. So you may have a Leo placement there in your chart. So we have the Sun card. This is basically your protagonist energy. This is the energy that you're propelling yourself forward with for the month of October. You're in pursuit of happiness. This is you looking for a joyous outcome. Success is following you around, it looks like, because you have the Sun and the Wheel of Fortune here. So you're about to get a lucky turning point that will lead you to be very, very excited and successful indeed. So this could be, we're going to go deeper, but this could be material happiness or spiritual happiness. Emotional contentment is yours after a period of going round and round and round and feeling like nothing is going your way. You may have felt like you were out of control, things were out of your control, and you were feeling a little bit stuck in a rut. So I'm getting an energy here that things were in delay. So you may have been waiting for some sort of results on something, and everything was halted, and it was a little bit disappointing there. But they're indicating it was a temporary delay, and now is the time for you to basically reap what you sowed, because it really feels like the seeds have already been sown for this. So whatever it is you're trying to achieve, you're manifesting that, and it's going to be a very successful outcome. It feels like you're moving towards success here with this card, whatever it is you're trying to get off the ground. Nothing's going to get in your way by the looks of things, because you've got the Wheel of Fortune and the Strength card. So you're pretty unstoppable for the month of October. A very, very lucky month indeed. But actually something you worked damn hard for. That's what they're giving me here. Is it's almost like synchronicities are involved when luck meets the hand of fate, sort of meets preparedness. Your wonderful work is the reason why you're in this position in the first place. So as I said, Leo energy here. This is you believing in yourself, okay, and going after what you truly deserve. And after that temporary period of waiting, now is the time to reap abundance. There's a lot of abundance coming your way. Now the Wheel of Fortune, we have, it's in the antagonist position. So when it's in this position, there is a slight resistance here. So you may have felt like bad luck was sort of following you around for a little while, that everything you turned your hand to did not go the way that you'd hoped for. There were lessons to be learned there, they're indicating. Oh, they're just giving me, sorry, sometimes I get indications of things. They give me like images. They're really highlighting the left shoulder for me. There's a real problem with the left shoulder. Actually, now my rings even got caught on it. So perhaps, what is that energy? It feels like, oh. Is it trapped nerve? Because my ring just got trapped in the thread of my shoulder there. So I'm just going to check in with the energy. Yeah, it's like trapped nerve in the shoulder area, left shoulder. It feels They're indicating one shoulder is higher than the other because there's something out of place. If that's you, then there's something in this message for you, is what they're giving me here. Very uncomfortable, so I really feel for you. Oh, okay. So what we have here is there is a turning point up ahead, but there is lessons to be learnt, as I was indicating. As you can see, there's a figure right in the center, and it's almost like in a cocoon shape. So there's some sort of transformation that's going on here, some sort of rebirth. You needed to learn some lessons whilst you were in that unlucky phase, as it were. Things were just out of your control and not going the way that you'd hoped. But the Wheel of Fortune, that Wheel of Fate is intervening. So there will be some event that kind of, it's sort of something you're not expecting, pops up here to change the course of, your course, or change the events that are going on in your life. And it is for a lucky turn. So you got to have a lot of faith here, because there is a turn, it's like you may have to have some sort of gamble. You may feel like whatever it is you're about to try and achieve here is a little bit risky. But ultimately you have the Sun and the Strength card. So believe in yourself. Know that you're deserving, because whatever you want, it looks like it wants you. You're raising your vibration so high. You have the most abundant card in the deck to open. So luck is on your side, and it's bringing you the abundance you truly deserve. After a long period of feeling like things were just going round and round and round, and you weren't getting anywhere. Okay, now they're indicating a slight, something slight. We're going to go deeper, as I said, but what they're giving me with this energy here is, I'm not sure if it's a windfall, or you're going to get a lucky, it's like a lucky break, but you've worked really hard for it. Be mindful of someone in your surroundings. It's not that they don't wish you well, but they're a little bit envious of your newfound abundance. Now, whether that's in a relationship or money or, career or job, we're going to go deeper and find out. But there's a little bit of, right at the root there's a little bit of jealousy. So just be a little bit mindful that someone is envious. They're kind of giving me a little bit of a nudge here to tell you about, now I don't imagine you do, Taurus, you don't really, you're quite private. I'm getting this, you're very earthy, dependable, reliable energy that doesn't shout about your successes. You're quite mindful of other people's feelings, but they're just giving me an indication when this very lucky turn of events comes your way. Just keep it out on the down low. I don't know how else to put it there, because people gravitate towards you when you're on the up, as it were. So there's someone in your sphere. They're not in the inner circle. That's not what I'm getting. But some people, sometimes they gravitate towards you for your success. And Spirit's just saying, be mindful. Keep that success under wraps for now. But they want you to overcome this energy of, you're having a bit of a bad turn of events or bad luck, because what you think about, you bring about. So if you believe that you're in a run of bad luck, then you will continue the cycle. So raise those vibrations using, the energy of the Sun card there. I know it's easier said than done. We are often in different cycles day to day, even from moment to moment. You can be in the most positive mood ever, and then someone messages you and you didn't want them to message, and they can say one sentence and boom, your energy changes, everything changes. Be mindful that you have the power to control your thoughts and the emotions that you attach to those thoughts, because thoughts become things. Okay, so if something is setting you off and making you feel like you're in low vibe, cut that thing right out. You don't need it. So that's the little message they're giving you there. Now we have the Strength card, another Leo energy here, and this is about self-love. You're going after what you truly deserve. You're finally believing in yourself, and you're respecting what it is that is there for the taking. You also have the courage to go after what you deserve. I really feel like there's something to do with career here, because it feels like you're going after what you love rather than just following the money trail. And it feels like whatever it is that you put your heart, your soul, and your passion on into, the money will flow from there. It's a lucky turn of events here. Perhaps a job will land in your lap, or that you worked damn hard for, but you were not expecting. So there's something coming here, and it's because you know your worth. Okay? After a period of feeling like, you know, there's a tendency here to do a little bit of self-sabotage with some negative thoughts about like doubt, believing that you're either not enough, or, you know, there was a reason why you were passed over for a promotion or something like that. But now you're surrendering to the universe and recognizing the universe does want you to be in balance, in harmony, and give you success. But when we try and control things, because we do have 2 Leo energies either side, which is about that pride and, you know, passionately going off to achieve stuff, there's something there, you know, you're releasing a little bit of the control to spirit. Okay, and there, you know, your wonderful ideas are just super on point right now. So you know, you're not doubting yourself in any way, and that is the perfect position to receive the abundance that is coming towards you. Now we're going to go and get the details of what we're dealing with. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Taurus? What do they need to know regarding October 2020? Can you, ooh, wow. So for those of you who are interested, I'm using the Rider-Waite, traditional Rider-Waite Tarot to gain the details of what's coming towards you for October. Strength, I mean, there you go. You're getting it again. Tower, decisions. Oh, wow. Incredible. We have the 4 of Wands there. We have the 3 of Cups, and we have the 4 of Pentacles. Very, very positive energy. Beautiful. And I know a lot of you are like, but we got a Tower. You know, what does that mean? I'll come to it. There's nothing to worry about is the energy I'm getting. Now, the Strength card, I've already expressed the amount of abundance that's coming towards you, because your ego, in a positive sense, is intact. And, you know, it's taken a long time for you to realize that, you know, self-love and, you know, anything, what you think about, you truly do bring about. Your self-doubt was the obstacle, okay? And it's taken a while to tame that inner kind of, well, lion, I guess, as it were, to tame that inner voice that kind of, you know, sometimes is really negative. They're giving me an energy here of, you know, whenever anything goes wrong, you may have in the past thought, what did I do that made that not go right? Or if you know, for example, if you broke a cup, you know, you're like, oh God, I'm so stupid. Why did I do that? I'm such a clumsy klutz. And, you know, if someone else said that to you, Taurus, you'd be like, excuse me? How dare you talk to me like that? But Spirit has been reminding you recently, why do you think it's okay for you to talk like that? Because, you know, you are your own worst critic. But you're finally seeing that you're enough. You're more than enough. And you have the strength and the courage to go after the career path, you know, the life purpose path that you desire, and you're going to be successful because you know your worth. You have the courage to get there. You have the talent. You have the smarts, and you believe in yourself. Okay, you're respecting your boundaries as well. Very important. There are infinite possibilities. They're highlighting the infinity sign there for me. They're infinite sign. They're just giving me also. They're highlighting it for the number it emulates, which is the number 8. So although there are infinite possibilities for you to be very successful in what it is that you're trying to do, they're giving me that number 8 is very important. Okay, and obviously it is number 8, the Strength card, but it's the number that is very important to you. So either you live at number 8, or on the 8th of October, you're going to receive some very good news. 8 is very important. We're going to go deeper and find out if they actually give me a date, because at the moment they're not giving me a date. But as you can see, they're for me, they're highlighting the victory wreath. Okay, success is yours for the taking. Powerful, powerful energy. Now we do have the Tower card, and it is in the antagonist position. So this is, how can I say, this feels like you may have chosen something, sorry, they're just correcting me. You may have noticed that there was an opportunity that was open up to you that felt a little bit uncomfortable, and you may have either passed it by or it passed you by, okay? And you're recognizing now you had a lucky escape, okay? Now, there is something here about a fear of change also with the Tower card. If it feels uncomfortable, I'm going to pull a card on it because they're indicating there is a risk or a gamble, a leap of faith that is needed in order to activate the final stage of whatever success or whatever project you're trying to action here, because we have the wands here. So this could also be a relationship, but we're going to go deeper and find out. With the Tower card in this position, it feels like you don't really want it to have to change. There's an unwanted change here. The deep root of this is fear, but there is a leap of faith that is required. And the universe comes along with that hand of fate in order to send you an event that makes you take that leap of faith. It may sort of feel uncomfortable because when we get a Tower moment, it's like an act of nature, you know, there with that lightning bolt. It strikes immediately. You didn't see it coming. Just like the Wheel of Fortune, you never know when the hand of fate deals you a blow. And it's going to be a very positive one here. It's like a fortunate turning point, but you don't see it coming. It may make you feel uncomfortable at first because you weren't expecting it. Humans, it's human nature they like to know where they're at, okay? But this kind of gives you a bit of a surprise here when you get the Tower card. And it's going to force you into a position of stay where you are and be stuck, which is way more painful because the Tower is on fire there, or take that leap of faith, take the risk. So if you're thinking about taking some sort of gamble or risk with regards to your job or relationship, they're indicating here that this is the energy of resistance. This is the energy you need to overcome so that you can rise up and have the courage to go after your dreams or, you know, the person that you're dealing with. Now, again, they've got that Two of Swords here. So you do have some sort of decision to make. You may feel like it's time to make a compromise. You may feel like you have to compromise in the situation, but actually, as long as you know your worth and know that you're deserving, it will work out well. There is no threat here. Either path that you take will be very successful and will lead to a lot of celebration, as you can see. We're coming on to that now in a minute. But the history of this particular card, this figure can put those swords down. This is the barrier, okay? As you can see, this figure is in full flight or fight mode. This person perceives there is a threat and is ready with boundaries. You know, they're ready with to fight anything that comes their way. So they're in defense, as it were. This figure can put down those swords and take off the blindfold and see that actually she's in a very good position. She's in a calm scenario on the beach with nature. It's peaceful. There is no threat here. So either decision, you know, either path that you decide to take, if you're at a fork in the road, it will lead to a lot of success for your highest good. You cannot fail is the energy that I'm getting here. Now, obviously, we can all make a mistake or choose a wrong decision, but what they're indicating here is either route leads to happiness, okay? All they're indicating here for me is that one opportunity is a little bit longer. I hope that makes sense. It takes a little while to come to fruition, but it's still worth it. Okay. Even there is an opportunity that arises that is quicker. It's a little bit closer in time. It feels like a bigger opportunity, so get ready for it. But the second opportunity, it feels like if it doesn't come around this time round and you go for the bigger opportunity, it will come again. It'll come round again later on. I hope that makes sense for whoever that's for, because they're actually giving me a sentence. What is meant for you will never pass you by. So there's an energy that you're not really making a compromise, but you do have to make a choice. Now we do have the Four of Wands. This is a celebration. Okay, so this is about family, friends coming together. It's almost like Yeah, it's victory, okay? You're halfway there. That's what they're indicating. Whatever this is, you're on the right road for success here. Now, this is also my halfway to marriage card, okay? So you could be up in your head about a love relationship. We're going to go deeper and find out. But it really feels like it's coming together, okay? This card is about reunions. So you could also have, there could be a job opportunity that is linked to someone from your past. They come on in, a friend reunites with you and has some sort of project that you've already been trying to get off the ground, you're already trying to achieve, but they almost give you like a leg up. They just give you a helping hand, and not in a pity party sense, more in they see the strengths in you and they want to raise you up because they have the connections. Yeah, it feels like this person bridges you to another world. It's almost like this person, they have the ability to connect you with some pretty important people. Okay, so there's some sort of homecoming happening here, which leads to a lot of success. You may feel at first that this out of the blue, kind of bolt from the blue opportunity is something to be feared and worried about. But as you can see, the Three of Cups, everybody's coming together to celebrate this. And a huge circle of support here for you. But there's something involving friendship. So perhaps you're partnering up with a friend in terms of business, as I said here, or perhaps even there's a romantic interest with you and a friend, because I'm getting strong friendship vibes. Perhaps you and a friend confess your feelings for each other, because we have the swords there, whether, you know, a two-way conversation, whether you should have it or not. As I said, we're going to go deeper. But what we see here is the Four of Pentacles, and this is about releasing anything that does not serve you. And because it's under the Unified Strength card here, they're indicating self-sabotage does not suit you. So you are just letting that go. Fear, you're letting it go. You're feeling that fear anyway and doing it anyway. That's the energy. You're letting go of any kind of discourse here, or anyone who feels like they are trying to control you in any shape or form, especially this person who just has a little bit of a niggle here that you're doing well, and they think it should be them. That's the energy I'm getting here. But this is about you thinking about your long-term security financially, but also enjoying yourself. You're not a slave to money, as it were. You're just letting it go, letting it flow, that sort of surrendering to the universe, and that's when your abundance comes on in. And the universe says, now's your time. Send in the Wheel of Fortune. Lady Luck is on your side. A wonderful turning point. Yes, this opportunity could be seen as risky, but it's going to be very fortunate for you, okay? Just going to go again. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Taurus? What do they need to know regarding October 2020? We have the Death card in reverse. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides. Oof. We have the Nine of Swords, and we have the Seven of Cups. Okay, so we have the Death card. It is in the reverse position there, and with this card there is a slight it feels like there's a slight feeling of you don't know which way to turn. Okay, you've got this conundrum. This is the thing. You're trying to weigh things up. They're just indicating here to me, it's almost like the backstory here. It's going to be very successful, but behind all that there's a lot of anxiety. You don't know which way to turn. You feel a bit stuck. You're hoping for someone or your guides or someone to intervene and give you some advice, because I feel the Death card here in this reverse is stagnation. You know you need to make a decision. Okay, and you know you're letting go of things that do not serve you, and there is this anxiety that you don't want to make the wrong choice with this, because on the other side of this choice is a lot of abundance and happiness. But it's nerve-wracking to make the choice because it happens so quickly. You know, you're an earth element, Taurus, so I feel like whatever it is you're trying to achieve, you know, you like steady investment, and this feels like it's happening really quickly because you've got that Tower card. So it's like a huge surprise and you're unprepared, and maybe even, you know, having a bit of like how can I put it? You know what you need to do, but you don't want to make that final action and do it because you're nervous. Because we do have the Nine of Swords crossing it there, which is a lot of anxiety. It's keeping you up at night, making you feel quite restless, is the energy I'm getting. So you could be dealing with we're going to go deeper and find out. You could be dealing with some sort of job opportunity that requires more work, and you're not sure whether you can do it. The overall energy, you know you can do it deep down, okay? So don't doubt yourself. Don't let those doubts come on in. As you can see, this is the overriding energy for October, and success is yours as long as you believe in yourself. That's the thing. But you have choices. We have the Seven of Cups here, and perhaps you have too many choices. You're feeling a little bit overwhelmed, and that's why we're getting that 9 in the reverse position here. I think they really want you to just take some time out when you get it in this position and really think about things, because it feels like you're all up in your head. Okay, yes, it's happening really fast, but sometimes things do happen quickly and it's for our highest good. But I see that you know, there's a lot of opportunities on offer here, and you know, you may feel like one cup has got the victory wreath in there, that it's successful, and you may feel like that there's so many other choices. There's pitfalls, but there's also gems. So it feels like they're giving me, I think this happened before. Okay, this is quite precise, and so it may resonate with someone of you out here, but I think they're giving me the energy of it symbolically. It's like they're showing me the film The Goonies. Okay, and so you may have just watched The Goonies, or you know, it's your favorite film, or you know, you're about to watch The Goonies, or you know, you always use quotes from that film or something. If it resonates in some way, then there's something in this message for you. But there's an indication here. They're showing me this scene when they're around, like I think it's like a piano made of bones or something, and they're reading the music, and the music has got holes in it, and she is trying to find the right key, and any false move, it feels like a pitfall, and part of the floor falls away, and there's a possibility that you could fall to your death. Okay, that's the scene that they're giving me. So I really feel that you feel like you're on you got to make a big decision, and you just cannot afford to get it wrong. Okay, that's the energy I'm getting. And perhaps you made one decision recently and it did not go the way that you'd hoped, because that Wheel of Fortune is in that position. So you may have felt like there was some sort of bad luck on your side, or you're stuck in the rut about something, and now something bigger has come along and you're worried. We're going to go deeper. I need to find out what exactly it is that they're giving me here. I'm using the Fountain Tarot to clarify the reading. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Taurus? What do they need to know regarding October? Thank you so much. Ooh. The Queen of Swords and the Knight of Cups. Okay, so here we go. So I feel like with the Queen of Swords, this is very much you. Okay, even though you're an earth element, the Queen of Swords is your energy, and you may not be talking to someone right now. You may be just watching their actions. Okay, it feels like you're watching it all play out here with this Queen of Swords energy. You're being self-sufficient. No matter what is happening here, you're leading with truth and integrity. But definitely anxiety, because they're really highlighting this Nine of Swords for me. So you may be watching someone's actions. I'm really getting a strong job opportunity here. Even though, yeah, I feel like there's a new job coming, but we're just going to go deeper and find out here. With this Queen of Swords, when this friend comes towards you to pair up with you in some sort of business, it feels like you're wondering, is this a business proposal, or is this a business and a romantic proposal? You may be wondering about the two, because it really feels like the lines are blurred. Okay, they gave me the jewel energy of that Four of Wands for a reason. There's a passion all around. You know, when someone has a great idea and you want to pair up with them and you want to help them, People don't always do that just out of the kindness of their heart. Now, most do, of course, but sometimes, you know, there are ulterior motives. And you may be wondering if this person, this friend or whoever is coming towards you, you may be wondering, what are their intentions? Because the Queen of Swords in this card, she's being very silent. She's behind a shield. The barrier is up. Okay, so this is the second indication that they're giving me, like, you're sussing out a situation, Taurus, before you make a move, because it could cost a lot if it goes wrong. But they're indicating the overall energy, it's going to be very successful. So it looks like you're doing good by yourself, as I said, self-sufficient. And, you know, that Queen of Swords, she is feisty. You know, she's analytical, she's dealing with business. So this is why I'm getting this business energy, some sort of perhaps entrepreneurial kind of energy there, trying to get a business off the ground. And you're wondering, is this person's help just about help, or do they want something different as well? I have to break it to you, Taurus. They do have romantic interests. We have the Knight of Cups coming on in here. So this person, they want to, it's kind of a two-way thing. They really want to come in and be like a knight in shining armor. They see themselves as a bit of a, it's interesting, the energy they're giving me, and they may even use this slogan about dreams coming true. This person sees themselves as a bit of a dream giver, okay? They like to help people realize their dreams. They may even be like a life coach or something like that. They really like to put people into connections that can aid their financial growth or their spiritual growth. They're a people person. They really are. Now, they could have a water element, Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer, but this person is in balance. They really are quite harmonious, very peaceful person, and their intentions are pure, but there is a romantic interest here as well. So it feels like there's they're going to attach a romantic proposal with this also. That's what they're hoping for, but they may not come out with that straight away. It feels like it's under the surface at the moment. They still want to help you in your business. They're not just using that as an opportunity to get closer to you. They do have a lot of love for you, and they've loved you for quite some time, actually. This is the energy that I'm getting. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Taurus? What do they need to know regarding this October 2020? Can you please guide them for their highest good? Wheel of Fortune, yeah, so it is a lucky turn of events here. Could you see that? I hope you caught that on the camera there. The Wheel of Fortune actually just flipped completely around. So they're indicating with this energy, your luck is completely changing for the better. There's a lot of success on its way for you. And it's good fortune that leads to, you know, financial success, but also a feeling that you're on top of the world now. You're getting what you truly deserve. After a period of feeling like you were stuck, just completely stuck in a rut. No matter what you tried, it didn't go your way. They're showing me right here in the center, you are the master of your destiny also, but you're actually co-creating with Spirit at this time, because the energy that is surrounding you is off the charts. You're really powerful. So what you think about, you truly do bring about. But huge turning point here. And after that feeling of being stuck, once you make your decision, then it all kicks off really, and abundance just starts flowing towards you. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Taurus? What do they need to know? Okay, so they just said to me, concentrate. Now I am concentrating, so I'm not sure if this message is for you. Concentrate. Perhaps that's something to do with your business. Perhaps that's the name of your business that you're hoping to set up. Perhaps you concentrate on things, or maybe you've been distracted when you're listening to this reading. I don't know. They're giving me just the word concentrate. Okay, so if that resonates with you in some way, then something in this message for you. High Priestess in the reverse, and we have the Fool card. Okay, so, well, we're just going to put that there because that's where they want it. Yeah, so we've got the High Priestess in the reverse, and they're indicating here you feel a little bit blocked with this person's intentions. Okay, you may even want to block this person's intentions. You're happy to receive their help, because, you know, you work damn hard and you know your worth. And they're just giving you an opportunity. They're bridging a gap, as it were. But with this High Priestess, it feels like you're feeling a little bit clouded about it. You're not sure whether you want to take on an opportunity that is attached to a romantic kind of interest also. Mixing business with pleasure, you feel like it's risky business. Okay? I do feel like, well, I'll pull a card on it just for you to be indicating to you what Spirit's giving me. But I feel like you enjoy this person's company, and actually there is a romantic frisson between you both. Okay, so this person's very chivalrous. They want to do things right, and they have... I feel like both of you have actually had a thing for each other for some time, but you kind of forgot about it and got on with life, and now they're coming back into your sphere. Spirit's indicating here the Fool card, Aries energy, and it's about taking a leap of faith. I mean, your reading is littered with taking a risk, taking the gamble, because it pays off. It will be very successful. There is a beautiful new path opening up to you. Exciting adventure, both in your career, but also in love life. Okay, it feels like the two come hand in hand, and there's a lot of celebration. There will be partnership, both on the business front here and also in romance, is what they're giving me here. But it does require a leap of faith, and, you know, believing that this is a fresh new start for you. Okay, it feels... They just highlight, I read this card all the time, and I've only noticed that this card has actually a sun there, because they've just indicated to me this is a new start for you to finally reach up towards the sun. Okay, and the sun is the most abundant card in the deck, which you opened with. So very, very powerful energy there. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Taurus? What do they need to know regarding October 2020? October 2020. Can you please guide them for their highest good? What are they meant to know for October? I'm truly grateful for the messages so far. Okay, this is very precise. They're giving me an image of it's like a jelly tart. It's like, you know, like you've got a little pastry tart and it's got jelly or jam in it. I mean, it looks like quite a nice celebratory cake, but maybe you're having something like that right now as you're listening to this reading. And if that's you, then there's something in this message for you. They're just showing me, I can't even gather what the jelly, it's like a jello or something in there. It's red, and it's like a tart. It's, yeah, so some sort of dessert. So maybe it's about you're getting your just desserts, or if you're eating something like that right now, then there's something in this message for you. So we have the Six of Swords, and we have the Lovers in reverse, and we have the Six of Wands. So they're indicating here a little bit for me, which is, well, a lot for me actually. We got the Six of Swords, it's in the reverse. Sorry, it's in the upright. Wow, maybe they were really talking to me to concentrate. They were warning me in advance. So the Six of Swords, it's a necessary transition. You may even be relocating for this opportunity, and that's why it's got you all up in anxiety. It's happening so quick. You may be even, you know, this romance is quite a whirlwind. It may even happen quite quickly that you're even thinking about like moving into with each other quite quickly. It takes you by surprise. In Taurus, you're an earth element, so quite, you know, you like to know where you're at, and this feels a little bit too quick for you. So I'm getting the energy of why you might feel a bit energized with anxiety, but it's a necessary transition to bring you to the path that you're always meant to be on. Okay, after a period of troubled water, they're indicating here, you are being moved to a place that is more ideal, that is calmer waters and very idyllic. Okay, so they are indicating some sort of physical move for me also. So it could be out of state, it could be, you know, across water there, emigrating. If we get the World card, I guess, in the finals, then that's what they'll be indicating there. Now we also have the Lovers. It's next to the Knight of Cups. It's in reverse. So this person may be newly divorced, and that's why you may have a little bit of anxiety, or perhaps you have, so you feel like it's all a little bit too quick. You don't want to make a bad choice, but the Lover's card is the choice card, okay? So you do have a choice whether you want to partner up with this person or not, in business or in romance. But the choice definitely is yours here. But they're indicating here that one or both of you have had a separation from another partner, and yeah, it feels like, because as you can see, look, we got the choice card on top of a choice card. So they're really indicating you're not sure whether you should partner up with this person in business and pleasure, or either or, okay? But what they are indicating is Six of Swords. I start again, Six of Wands, and it's in the upright position. This is victory, okay? This is success. So again, they're indicating no matter which path you decide to take, you're going to be successful. Whatever you're trying to achieve, because wands are about achievement, whatever you are passionate about and trying to achieve there, you will be successful. Pole vaulting over all rivals or competition in whatever you do, you come out on top, okay? They are giving me the words helping hand. Okay, so it does look like this person does help you no matter what in business. Whether you partner up with them on the romantic front, that's totally your call. But whatever you're trying to achieve, you're going sky high, okay? Some sort of a award may come your way, but you're definitely getting good news of success. Victory is yours for the taking. Now, I'm just going to get any final messages before we close. I'm using the Lightseers Tarot to get any final messages for October 2020. Can you please guide my beautiful Taurus? What do they need to know regarding October 2020? Can you please guide them for their highest good? What are they meant to see? October 2020. We have the Hermit in the reverse. Ooh, I'll tell you about that now in a moment. Interesting. For all of those who know what that means, you're like, no way. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Taurus? What do they need to know regarding October 2020? Can you please guide them for their highest good? Okay. So, we have the Moon card, and we have the Seven of Wands. So the Hermit in the reverse, it suggests you won't be lonely any longer. You won't be on your own, okay? So it looks like you do have that choice. You don't want to make a bad decision, but when you get this card here, again, they're indicating you're looking to past mistakes, and perhaps you were in business with someone before and got in a romantic relationship with them, and it didn't go so well. But they're indicating here with this Hermit card that you're not going to be lonely for long, okay? Also, you're not going to be stuck for long, excuse me, because there's this wonderful new start opening up to you. Now, we do have the Moon card. It's Cancerian energy. Oh, sorry, the Hermit card is Virgo energy. When you get the Moon card here, clarity. You're going to see things very clearly. Emotions are going to come to the surface. Okay, this person's definitely going to reveal how they feel about you. And it's going to be around about the moon cycle. They're actually giving me the moon cycle now for a date. Well, they're actually giving me they're actually giving me 8th of October. Yeah. 8/10. 8th of October. 10/8? No. Yeah, so 8th of October there, okay? It coincides with the moon cycle that they actually reveal their feelings for you, okay? Also pay close attention to your dreams. You may have even had a dream about this person coming back to your life. You may have had a dream about them from when you used to know them. And then they come back and you're like, oh my gosh, I had a dream about you only like a couple of months ago. So be very mindful of your dreams, because at the moment they're prophetic. Okay, now this person, they speak to your wild side and your tame side. There's a lot of passion with you and this person if you decide to go with them in a romantic sense, but also this person wants to settle down. Okay, they do want marriage. They've got marriage on their mind. It feels like they're coming back to do that. And then they hear that you are thinking about doing this business, or you know, they in some way work for a sector or a job sector that you work in, and they've got connections in it. They're in the same field, okay? And yeah, they come to reveal their feelings. Now, we do have the Seven of Wands, and at first it feels like you feel it's like taking some time out with that Seven of Wands to protect yourself against this energy while you talk, think things over. You're like in your bubble there, raising yourself above any yeah, it feels like you're way above any competition. This person's even put you on a bit of a pedestal here. No one can even get close to you. This person just sees no one else. Now, also, there's just a little bit mindful of this card, because they're indicating some competition here. There's this friend. This friend feels a little bit envious of you, so they're asking me to be mindful of protecting yourself this month of October, because maybe get some, well, yeah, they're actually pointing to my black tourmaline here. Perhaps get some black tourmaline, because this person, they're a little bit jealous of your success, your partnership with this person also, okay? So there is competition. You are way above this competition, and you are rising above it with integrity, but be mindful to protect yourself, okay? Because someone does want to get into your energetic sphere, and not in the most positive of ways, okay? It's someone you know. It's not in your soul tribe, as it were, but you do, apparently they're giving me that you know this person. As soon as I mentioned them at the beginning, you thought of the person. It's that person, okay? That's what they're giving me here. Any final messages? No, they're saying it's going to be a very successful month. Take the leap of faith. Take the risk. Okay, obviously use your intuition, because the Moon card is about intuition and trusting that intuition and your own judgment. But yeah, it looks like your gamble will pay off, being very successful. Know your worth, stand your ground, and get what you truly deserve, my beautiful Taurus, which is ultimate abundance and success. Now, we're leaving it there. I'm just going to give you a wisdom of the oracle to close the reading. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Taurus? What do they need to know regarding... they've given you 3 cards. Ooh, look at that. We have the Fates. We have, it's in reverse. We have Yang. So this is this masculine creative energy in the reverse. And we have Flexible. Okay, so as you can see, it's like a dual energy here. Being flexible. New start will lead to a lot of growth, but also there is past coming back in here. With some sort of new opportunity. Now, number 19 is the Sun card. So as you can see, it's going to be very successful. Just if you remain flexible and take that leap of faith, that opportunity. Yang obviously is number 1, and it's about what you think about, you bring about. That's the Magician card. And the Fates, number 17, okay, is the Star. It's in the reverse. So just be mindful of someone who is in your sphere that may feel like the opportunity or the hand of fate that should have been theirs. Okay, I'm just going to read from the book, because I wouldn't want to tell you anything wrong. Number 17. And it says, it's difficult to understand why painful things happen to good people. Fate is a mystery, after all. Yet what we do with our circumstances, the way in which we respond to life's challenges, is how we rise up to greet our destiny. Now is one of those times, so be aware of your powerlessness. Now is one of those times to be aware of your powerlessness to change certain situations and surrender to acceptance. Hang in there. Life is only getting better. Act as if you believe that, for the only thing you can control right now is your attitude. When you align with the fates, being mindful of what you can and cannot change, serenity will come to you. So exactly what I was saying at the beginning, you know, you're recognizing what you think about, you bring about there. And we have Yang, it's in the reverse. It says here, be mindful of the tendency towards impulsive action, overconfidence, and aggressive behavior. Think before you act, lest you find yourself in a situation that will lead to uncomfortable consequences. Be sure you really want what you're chasing after, because you might be sorry when you get it. The appearance of this card isn't cause for fear. For life is all about learning lessons. Practice temperance, diplomacy, and thoughtful consideration before making a move, which is exactly what you're doing there, my beautiful Taurus. You know, contemplating this, you don't like things that go too fast, but there is a risk or a gamble that is required, a leap of faith there for you to move into that state. Now we also have flexible, number 19. And your prosperity message is, even when you have a clear vision of how you're going to manifest something, what it looks like, who you want to share it with, and when it will be available to you, you still need to relax and open up to other possibilities. Spirit may have a much better plans for you. It could be a job that you hadn't thought of, a new source of money, or some other opportunity that eluded your imagination. Be flexible and remind yourself, this or something better manifests for you now. Then be willing to bend a little. Enjoy the miracles as they happen. Wow. Powerful energy. All those 3 cards actually clarify the whole reading. Incredible. I'm just going to give you a trinket before we go, my beautiful Taurus. And please guide me. What do my beautiful Taurus need to know? Oh, look at that. We have, see, Leo energy. We got the cat. Lucky cat. Luck is on your side and the cat is staying by your side. That cat is going nowhere. Luck is coming towards your door. And they're giving me 8 again. So 8 is absolutely very lucky for you. So be mindful. Watch out when you see the 8s. Okay. Yeah. So look at that. Luck is on your side. They want it on the Wheel of Fortune because this is a wonderful turning point. And finally, you will start to see success manifest on the physical plane for you in October. Okay, my beautiful Taurus, I hope something resonated in this reading for you. If it did, please like or subscribe to my channel. Completely free for you. All you have to do is press a little bell. Apparently that's important. It lets you know when I update my next message and lets me know that you resonate with the reading, which is very important for me. Thank you so much, my beautiful Taurus. Love and light.